I pledge allegiance to the flag of the United States of America and to the republic for which it stands, one nation, under God, indivisible, with liberty and justice for all. Good morning. Scott Adler is not present for today's meeting. So
you can be chair.
Okay.
Chairwoman.
Okay, so I will be sitting chair for today. The August 19th, 2025 minutes. Oh, I better make, you may participate utilizing a computer, cell phone, or other smart device. If you want to verbally make comments, you must on Zoom have your mics and your cameras on. So the minutes for August 19th, 2025. Okay, this is the one where we had questions from Justine. And going over those minutes, I concur with her saying that on the one paragraph where the term was used, loud, and let me go pull that email up and see. I don't think that
Those
should
are-
be on there.
Those are in your packet too. The minutes
Okay,
or her.
Okay, so-
Yeah.
okay, interrupting, I do concur with interrupting and using an elevated voice. That's an opinion that shouldn't be in the minutes. This comment here, she wants it in the minutes arbitrary and targeted at Elena. That was the comment that she made in her current commission required video cameras on to give public comment via Zoom. It's arbitrary and targeted at Elena. Well, that shouldn't be in the minutes. So I don't agree on that. Do you? Her also highlighting her public comment with Jackie Butler. The minutes. The minutes are supposed to be agenda items and decisions made by the commission on agenda items. We can't put every person's public, opinion that 13 people could be nudged and 5 people are not living in the homes. And this is something that's just hearsay coming from the public. And I don't think that should be in the minutes. What do you think?
I agree with that too. It has nothing to do with the agenda or the
And
right, it's opinion, or whatever happened.
our it's not for us to say if the town needs more money to pay employment taxes, that Granite County doesn't have any say on what the town needs. So then she has on her last statement that she doesn't feel there was a motion made where we were establishing that email comments must be submitted prior to the meeting to take into consideration. That was the motion that was passed. And then there was a sentence in here, and I don't think it was meant as part of the motion. I think that it was just making it sure that policy is that cameras must be turned on and microphones on to make public comment. That's something that doesn't go with the actual motion made. So yeah, I feel that we were just what we were doing, making it
Reiterating the
Yeah.
policy.
So that isn't necessary. I think she's correct in in that, and her comment about that, so I would say that that needs to be also stricken. So, and then, so on the August 19th, 2025 minutes. Is there a motion for corrections to be made and for those minutes to be adopted?
I'll motion to make corrections and adopt it.
Okay, I'll second it. Is there any public comment? Okay. All in favor?
Aye.
Aye. And now the board minutes from August 26th, 2025. Comment on past week's commission minutes and minutes from the past 30 days. The only thing I would say before we ask for a motion on this is in the public comment portion of last week's minutes, it was pretty jumping back and forth, and it was kind of confusing. I know public comment was coming from different areas, but it was like we're jumping back and forth, and it just needs to be a little bit more clarified. Because reading it, you made a comment about what East Fork or something, or some, and it was right in the middle of the comment that they were making about the video and so it just, I don't know if we need to maybe just kind of revamp that paragraph a little bit, make it where it's more separate instead of reading it. I got the feeling that it was jumping,
Sure.
instead of one person made a comment and then another person made a comment. It was right in. So
It's all
it's
mixed.
just, yeah.
Yeah.
Other than that, is there a motion to approve the minutes?
I'll motion to approve the minutes.
I'll second it. Is there any public comment? Being none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye. Okay. Our next agenda item is correspondence. Thanks. Okay, this is from Matthew Clark. It's an email. And it's a request for speed limit reduction on Montana Highway 271 Elmville Canyon section. Have we had that on the agenda?
That just.
Okay, so
came in.
this is, he's writing to formally request a speed limit reduction on approximately a 4-mile stretch. And so what's the procedure? Does that need to go on to the agenda to address it? So, with this email, I would suggest that we put this as an agenda item and follow through.
And we put on.
Did you read it? Okay, so this next one is from Jim. Okay.
Yeah.
And he cannot attend the meeting. And I don't know if this is a comment pertaining to an agenda item. 4 minutes for comments. Okay, I imagine that maybe it's concerning August 19th minutes and questions from Justine. So he's asking that this is several paragraphs. And it's a public comment. So I think what I'll do is I'll just wait for this and put this up during public comment instead of during correspondence. Perfect. Want to go ahead and see it? Okay, so then we have another one from Justine Richmond. And she's not able to make. Okay, so she's not able. She's, okay, I don't believe it's pertinent whether or not I possess those devices, okay. So this is concerning discussion on our Zoom summary or transcript for the meeting minutes. I think this is a public comment too, so we'll just save this for public comment and we'll read it during public comment. So we have two public comments from coming up on our agenda item public comment. So the next email is from Deb Robinson. And she just wanted to send a quick reminder to the stakeholders. Be safe for this holiday weekend, and Public Health would like to invite you to join us for our measles tabletop part 2, which is September 3rd from 9 to 12. The next correspondence is the 2024 annual report from Five Valleys Land Trust. And it's a message from the board president. And their financial report, and it's on a flyer. Okay, so our next correspondence is to the Commission for Public Record from Anila Musam, Office of Energy Projects, Division of Hydropower Administration and Compliance. And it's Flint Creek Project, and it's this record of complaint regarding reservoir elevation. And on August 7th, 2025, Mr. Ed L. Simonich submitted a letter via email to commission staff regarding the reservoir elevations at the Flint Creek Project. A copy of the letter is attached below. So this is a letter to FERC. And it's a complaint against Granite County for continually operating the dam outside the approved operating agreement. Guess I'm not sure how to address this. This has been sent to FERC.
Blaine looked at it too.
Hmm?
Blaine looked at it too.
So what do you think? I mean,
We're,
they have a right to complain,
yeah, but we are. in
and this
compliance.
is correspondence, so it's public knowledge.
Yep.
So this will go up on the,
It's already on.
okay, it's already on, okay, for anybody to look at.
Yep.
The next. Okay. Attachments.
Oh, keep trying.
Right. Whoops. Okay, that's it on correspondence. Is there any public comment on correspondence? Okay, so we're right at 9:15 a.m. and we have, the next agenda item is public comment on matters within the commissioner's jurisdiction. Do that. Hi, do you want to just state
Yeah,
your name and?
I'll definitely do that. I'm Joe D'Amico. I've been here a couple of times and I'm from, from,
So if you wanna step around here
sure.
so that
so
Zoom
I'm,
can see
you
you,
gotcha, right here?
the way you can come around behind, so it.
Oh, God, you
There you go.
tell me where to be.
I see.
Right there you go.
Okay.
Okay, perfect.
Yeah.
Joe D'Amico, I'm from Washington State and I've bought two pieces of property here. Out at, Boulder Creek about 7 years ago and on a house here in Peaburg too. So, I just want to comment and tell you, you know, and I've said this before, this is just such a great place. Don't change anything. I mean, I don't know, you know, the forces that will come in probably, and I'm from a really small town as well, and people have moved in from California and changed the politics things, and I just love the fact that there's a dirt road on the way to the courthouse. I mean, I've always been told when you find the right place to maybe retire, we'll have a dirt road leading to a courthouse, and this does. So don't ever pave that. Okay? That'll just change a lot of things for a lot of people. And I just love how the water's running down the street when there's runoff and the gravel piles up on the corner down there. Don't ever, I mean, I just love that part of the place here. So, and that, roundabouts and starting to widen, this is all going on where I'm from, and it's just absolutely crazy. Trucks can't get around and people can't turn corners. Leave the streets alone. I mean, they just look great. I love them. I love the fact that I can call because I saw some wood out here. There was some stuff being done and I didn't know what to do. So I was going through the phone tree and I didn't give me a place to really call for old wood outside sitting where the construction was. So I talked to the city attorney, the secretary up there. She went out and talked to the people and I had some old lumber to pick up, right away. So this is just a great stuff. And I love Matthew down here, and regardless of what anybody says, I love the fact that he's doing all his things down here. He's my neighbor. When I first moved here, he says, "Do you mind with what I'm doing?" He was very polite and everything. So love everything that's going on. I did hear that, and I'm a security professional. I've been doing it for 37 years. So anytime the county ever needs any guidance on anything to do with alarm systems, fire, stuff, I've worked with Sheriff Dunkerson, now it's Rico. I've helped them out with some firearms and stuff up there. But I heard there might be a trail or talk about it. I might be way off months, but someone said there might want to run a trail from Drummond up through somewhere at some point in time. But trails are bad for crime. I just want to make sure everybody's aware of it. Over there's a lot of trails where I'm from, and they're using those trails to actually facilitate crime and then get on bikes and things and move around. So, anybody starts talking about some kind of grand idea about a trail for people to use, it typically brings in crime. So, with that, anything you can do, I know the sheriff's department is doing a great job here, and I've been really, fortunate to meet Sheriff Dunkerson and now Rico and those guys, and it's a great department, and I know that resources are tight, but if there's anything that you can ever do for them, or I can ever do for them, I occasionally drop off a case of ammo up there for them. So, but really appreciate them and appreciate you guys. And like I said, status quo is the best, and I'm just really happy here and appreciate being able to call this kind of a part-time home. So
Thank you.
Guys.
Thank
You for.
And on that trail, they were looking at, putting a trail on the old railroad bed, but the county opted out of that, so we don't want any part of that. To clarify that trail that was, this late winter, I think.
Yeah, I had just heard it actually when I was having a beer and somebody was telling me, and I gotta go in and tell them the trails are bad. There's fires that get started on them, and then there's just the coming in on the backside of somebody's property and then getting on a bike and then wheeling out, and it's just a bad thing. So, All right, well, thanks, guys. Thanks for letting me speak and
Thank you.
you bet.
All right, thanks.
Morning,
Morning.
how are you?
Good. Oh, hey.
How you
doing?
Yeah, the people would have had to put in with the Montana Rail Link to actually negotiate the trail and no one did, so I think the trail idea is out, but they're gonna abandon potentially that line. Is the plan.
And the property owners weren't really too thrilled with it
Yeah,
either, so.
They all
yeah.
said the same thing as you.
Yeah, well, and and it's just something that happens over there where I'm from, and then pretty soon then they gotta have, employee security or add a deputy to patrol it, and just a lot of things go on, so anyways, where I'm also from, they have a limit on speaking. A red light that comes on now. All right.
Have a good one.
Thank you, guys.
So, we have two
You see
pieces of correspondence that we waited they wanted to be, read word for verbatim. We felt during public comment. So the first one is from Jim McKay. Beckay. Want to pronounce that. As commissioners, as a Navy veteran and local resident of Granite County, I am dismayed and disappointed in your recent past motion to restrict a member of the public from participating in open meetings. Government should always be open to criticism. In fact, they should encourage dissenting viewpoints. This action, as well as previous actions to restrict public input, no longer allowing public comment by phone during meetings and mandating the use of camera to make public comment via Zoom, takes censorship to a whole new level and places undue barriers on public participation. I recommended during public comment on this motion of sanction that you polled the other Montana counties to see if you were an outlier with your stance that these barriers are legitimate commission policies. I also recommend you have a personally uninvolved third party review the facts that led to these sanctions to determine if they rise to a level that a member of the public should have their freedom of speech rights infringed upon. If either of these recommendations were considered prior to passing your motion, mere minutes later, there was certainly no obvious indication. Okay, paragraph 2. The county attorney's recommendation was that if I didn't think the commission actions were legal, then I should enter into litigation to get it resolved. This suggestion is particularly egregious.
Egregious. That's a big word, egregious.
Okay. Considering the case would pit the public waging a court battle against elected government officials who would be using public taxpayers' money to argue it is legal to restrict the public from participating in open meetings. The irony should be evident to even the most obtuse member of local government. I sincerely doubt many tax-paying members of the public would encourage the use of their tax dollars to argue it is legal to prohibit themselves from participating in open meetings. Paragraph 3. The fact that the only reason the commissioners could offer for these new rules, creating barriers for public participation, was to say what goes comes round. Okay, I'm gonna just stop right there. I mentioned last week what goes comes around was the wrong phrase. It wasn't what I meant. I explained what I meant.
I think you apologized.
Yeah,
didn't
and
you?
I apologize for using that phrase, but it's been brought up a couple different times in this letter. So we can make any rules we want on how to conduct meetings. It is intuitively obvious these barriers were implemented to prevent participation of one specific individual and were based on personal animosity toward the same. Once we allow our individual public rights to be infringed upon without public outrage, the local government will become that much more emboldened to rescind additional rights. A case in point is the county attorney's statement that my actions during the meeting were uncivil because in his opinion, I was glaring and smirking while sitting silent in the seats reserved for members of the public. Now we have the thought police determining that facial expressions from members of the public can be translated into uncivil conduct. It is fitting this is the 80th anniversary of George Orwell's classic novels Animal Farm in 1984. In closing, as a member of the public and Navy veteran, having taken an oath to defend the Constitution in America from all enemies, both foreign and domestic, I urge you to reconsider your enacted policies that place additional restrictions and barriers to public participation. Even if it were quasi-legal to restrict participation, it will never be the right thing to do. Remember, to quote an unnamed commissioner, myself, what goes around comes around. Thank you for allowing me to exercise my constitutional right of free speech and public dissent. In interest of encouraging freedom of expression in democratic society outweighs any theoretical but unproven benefit of censorship, U.S. Supreme Court Justice Paul John Stevens. As to evil which results from censorship, it is impossible to measure it, or it is impossible to tell where it ends. Jeremiah Bentham. And that is coming from Jim Backhay.
Back there, yeah.
Is there any
Good.
comment? Go ahead, Blaine.
I'll comment a few things. Number one, he has the right to participate. No one's, just by you reading his letter shows that you're willing to allow him to participate. You have allowed him to participate. It is a little interesting though, he's talking about, the litigation standpoint. If there's we have the civil justice system, so we don't have violence. I mean, so we can do things in an orderly fashion. So civil litigation is a good thing. If you have a civil dispute, you don't need to get a baseball bat out. You go into the civil courts and take care of it. I'm not saying you would get a baseball bat out. I'm thinking but there's a lot of disputes that get pretty heated. Civil litigation is the way to go. It's a little hypocritical because the county was negotiating with the Backays on the Browns Gulch road issue, and then they just filed suit right away. So they weren't willing to try to have a dialogue and try to negotiate out without talking about it first. I never did call them uncivil. I don't recall that I ever called them uncivil. I did say that they were glaring, and they were. I think we should have the owl that points to the audience too. So that's my thought. I mean, shouldn't be able. That goes both ways. They shouldn't be. Yeah.
Say what goes around comes around.
Yeah.
That's the wrong phrase to be.
There is not public outcry on what you guys are doing. What people are fed up with is all the disruption from folks. And so people in the community that I talk to, are frustrated with that. So who would want to run for county commission and have to deal with this? I mean, so that's my.
Okay, so I have this email from Justine Richmond, and she's not able to attend the meeting. And there is several paragraphs Okay, so I'm not able to attend tomorrow's meeting, as I noted in an email to Miranda on Thursday evening. I am often not able to attend or able to be on Zoom on a computer, smartphone, I don't believe it's pertinent whether or not I possess those devices. Has there been any discussion to use Zoom summary or transcript for the meeting minutes? I annotated comments part of the 8/19 draft meeting minutes, which we discussed earlier because I disagree with some of it for both omission and characterization. If there is a way to utilize the available technology the town of Phillipsburg does, I believe any issues with omission and characterizations may be eliminated, and in addition will save on man hours. Mr. Bradshaw, I didn't accuse you of anything in my email. Rather, I stated that you asked Jim some questions and I made comments on those. One of my comments was to reiterate that what Jim said, which is that GCC is creating barriers for public participation in open meetings. Miranda, there is a way to indicate on Zoom call phone only that you want to unmute your phone. That is by pressing
*6.
*6. I was on the phone on Zoom call Monday, phone only on Tuesday for a bit, and I was kicked off several times. And of course, when I pressed *6, I received a message that stated I wasn't able to unmute my phone. I assume this is because of the settings you noted. Okay, last paragraph. After listening, watching portions of several recent meetings, I'm even more convinced for the listed reasons that the participation policies, Zoom, camera on, Zoom call, listening only, are targeted at Elena and are arbitrary. Carol pointed out that she, and I assume this is Carol, okay,
Bornson, I think, or
I don't,
8/19, that would have been, I think.
okay, I'll just
Rebecca
read.
Hay.
Carol
Yeah.
pointed out that she was in person 8/19 and she wasn't on camera. GCC continues to allow folks, not Elena, to call on the conference line, commissioner's cell phone, etc. GCC allows folks to walk in and interrupt the meetings. GCC, Scott and Blanche stated it's debatable, continues to state that Elena's behavior, calling and emailing, was harassment when in fact she was just trying to participate, which she would be allowed to do and in a way that GCC allows others to do, but prohibits Elena from doing. GCC took a step further to one at the meeting on 8/26, banning Elena from attending in person and on Zoom for 30 days. Again, this appears counter to Montana statutes on the right to the public to know and participate. Where does it state that if you are on Zoom on your computer, that you can't call in on the conference line to make a public comment? This rule was imposed on Elena, but I can't find it. Thank you in advance for your time, Justine M. Richmond. Comment? Okay, go
Want me
ahead.
to give a quick response there? Again, it's fine for not to be able to attend and do written comment. You guys are considering it here. The Zoom summary using that AI, the commission has discussed that and decided not to use it because there's substantial errors in it. Just using it total, I guess you could use it as a tool to look at and then potentially, amend and use for the minutes. I didn't think she accused me of anything in her email, so that's accurate. The topic of Miranda, the paragraph there, if she was on just phone, then she wouldn't be able to give
Yeah, there's
comment,
no way
correct,
to
without
indicate.
any.
Yeah, not on
Yeah,
Zoom, there's no way to
okay.
indicate to us.
People, from my recollection, people who called in, you've said they need to be on camera. Such I remember you did that with, I think, Brad Radke. So there's sometimes I think like the commission is calling folks, but that's you guys calling people to get information. That's different than public comment. I'm not sure in the last few weeks have you allowed anyone to give public comment by phone. Unless.
well, the way I look at it too, like when we ask for public comment, that's when you can call the conference phone and give comment on public public comment. But,
Yeah, if your camera's not
yeah,
working or
camera's
something.
not working, and we're not saying you can't use the phone, it's just, call when it's public comment, not in the middle of an agenda item or, stuff like that, and the phone, cause all their emails, they say it multiple times that we're just not allowing people, we're prohibiting people to use the conference phone to call in, and we're not, they can still call in on that phone. Just during the public comment of each agenda item or public comment period at the beginning of the meeting.
Yeah, even someone said, I think, I'm not sure it was, that you can mute your conference line phone, but yeah, needed, people call in, need to talk to you. Let's see, about all the targeting and so forth. There has been, basically it is Elena that's the one that's doing the harassment and disruption. So the rules are following in line with what she's doing, trying to prevent that, basically, while still accepting public comment verbally or Zoom. So it's not just, you guys aren't just acting to prevent someone from exercising their rights. It's someone that Lena Gagliano was disrupting the meetings, and 30 days of sanctions, which is fine. And hopefully after that, then go back and she'll follow the rules.
So one comment I'll make is we're not restricting people, we're wanting more transparency. And again, with me saying that comment, what goes around comes around, it was wrong. It was a completely wrong comment. That wasn't my intent. My intent was transparency, both ends. So we can't keep dishing this going round and round and round, and every week coming in, you gave us your comment. This is how you feel, this is great, we read it in public, your comment's been noted. Okay, does that work? Okay. Attorneys? Okay, so, we're behind a little bit. We have, our next agenda item is a weekly report with Road and Bridge Superintendent Paul Hall.
Sheriff needs to talk to me, you
Okay.
need me down here for this part, okay?
Okay. Thank you, Blaine.
Thank you.
Go ahead, Paul.
So, we're on Eastport now. Hauling up there, getting that road done, and I gave Sarah the bill for $2,500, she's gonna take care of it, get it sent to Jason, talked to Jason this morning by text, and so we'll make sure she got us an email, and I asked her to CC me on that as well. Just because I want to be able to monitor, make sure that it's done on time, and I think if we have to wait, if it's not paid by the first of the month, I would think that just have blank take is different out of it, but I don't think we're gonna have any trouble with it this time, whatever. We hope.
Right.
And on the road going to Trump, if we're gonna have those guys try to give us a price. What I'm doing, I had a pretty long talk with him, and it's really hard to say what it'll cost at this moment, just because of what the material is. So what, well, obviously with your guys' approval, they need to come in and do some core samples and pull it and see what the hell is even in that road, how much road base. And so anyway, I sent them the locations, and you guys are good for that. I'll tell them when I leave here today to go ahead and schedule it. But we can't do anything further without that data. So, because you can't just come in here and bring the reclaimer in and then, well, hell, there's not enough material up here to do anything with.
Right.
And so I think the best thing to do is let them come in and pour it and figure out exactly where we're at. And then they're also figuring out what, for oil, what to put in it. And sometimes it just doesn't work. You just gotta grind the road, get it all back to where it is and pave it. But without them samples, we won't know that. So, and I don't know what they're gonna cost. But regardless of anything we do with that, we're gonna need to have that anyway.
Right,
right, before you can even, so with the samples, then that will tell us whether or not we can reclaim it.
Well, it'll tell us at least if it's worth doing. You know, how thick the asphalt is when they originally laid it, what kind of subgrades underneath it. Yeah, it'll just basically tell the tale of the
Yeah.
road.
yeah, cause if the subgrade's bad, then.
Then it's gonna reclaiming it,
Then just
Yeah,
redoing it, but.
that makes sense,
so,
I'm good with that.
and.
yeah,
And if it did work and we could get everything put together, they're probably 30 days out. You know, but obviously we'll need to, well, we'll have money prices and all that stuff by then. There's other issues with it that we don't know and they don't. We're trying to figure it out with CAT as well, they're involved with it. If we blade it with our graders and, you know, we got them knob tires on there, you're gonna be able to roll that out. Or it's always gonna have that, or you gotta have a machine with them smooth tires. So we're also getting that figured out. So, I don't know, that's kind of where we're at.
did they make a comment that if it were able to reclaim, how long the reclaiming would last? I mean, is it feasible to make that good, like you got maybe 20 years of road down the line or something, or?
Jeff won't know yet. And it's never gonna be like pavement. You know, it's just basically it's gonna be, but it's gonna be better than putting millings on, because it'll be adding.
Yeah.
Emotion, but so.
So then they chip seal it after that too, don't they, or can you?
We need to seal it, and you damn well want to.
Yeah.
So that's gonna be, that's another guy, glad to do that. Just about gotta catch them doing it when there's somewhere doing it somewhere around local, because what did we pay last time? It was like $20,000 a mile
Yeah,
in that area anyway. Yeah, that's because they were here. But I think if we're gonna chip seal out, we need to incorporate some other roads.
some other one.
You know, like
Yeah,
5 miles or 8 miles, whatever.
that'll just save on the road cost.
Right, yep. Yeah. You know, they're doing that, work out there on 348. And that's gonna be coming off.
Yeah,
So maybe if everything worked out good and they chip seal that, maybe we can chip seal that for us. But I don't know, but
that's the other thing too, now we're getting into fall too, so this might be a spring project depending on
yeah,
what happens in the next 30 days. You might get too late in the year to, but it's probably the same deal as paving, it's probably gotta be the right temperature.
it's gotta be the right temperature, yeah, and then the chip seal too, it's gotta be warm.
Yeah,
Or they have a date, after a certain date, they won't even guarantee it's gonna stay.
right. Yeah.
So, for that much money, we gotta, we don't need a guarantee, but we better have some kind of a hope.
Right. And then the lake's all done?
Yeah.
Or up at Georgetown there?
We're done.
On Lake Shore?
Yep. Everything's done, bladed, mag, yeah, we're just all done with the lake period, unless something happens. Well, we do still have some asphalt work to do.
Or a patching or something?
Dirt patching and pothole. We're just trying to get this done with the blade and the mag in it.
Yeah.
I got the salt coming. Hoping to get it here by the 3rd week of September. So we can get that all mixed and that behind us.
Cool.
In a nutshell, that's all I got.
Start putting plows on there pretty quick.
Well, I don't know, it might be an early winter.
No,
Seems like it, doesn't it? I hope not, but
I think it's gonna change fast this year.
I do too. Yeah. I don't know if I told you, I talked with Justin about the bus routes,
Oh, okay.
and they don't have any, they're not running black line at all.
Oh, they're not this year, no?
They don't, only kid they got up there is Huck,
Oh,
and he's not riding the bus, so,
okay.
and the same with Rumsey, they're just doing it. They pick up at the bottom of Rumsey and they're turning around there.
Just right inside the pasture or off
Right.
the
Yeah.
highway there.
No, right, I guess they're turning around right at the bottom of the hill,
Oh, okay.
the way I understand it, but
Sam Brown's old house out there, kind of.
below it, there where. I don't even know who lives there now. Kevin used to live there a few years ago.
Right.
Yeah,
So with no bus route up there, does that change your plowing a little bit or what?
well, it'll certainly take that off the, cause the bus routes are our number one thing, so that'll be, go back. You know.
So yeah, you plow bus routes first and then you go, or it'll go back to a normal routine, is that what you're saying?
Yeah.
Okay, gotcha.
But
We always hit the bus routes first,
the
Yeah.
only bus route you'd have was Rock Creek then, huh?
pretty much, you know. So, I mean, you know, still got the. Rumsey and stuff.
Oh, right,
You know,
right, but just for getting first thing in the morning.
Yeah, you know. And that worked back in, so. Remember, they just got 4-day school too. But yeah, we'll just. See when it starts snowing.
It's all Drummond routes are on state roads, aren't they?
Pretty much, yeah. We do the, you know, behind the, state shop in Drummond. That's our road there.
Oh, okay, yeah,
Yeah. They're just getting less and less bus route because
less kids.
less kids. Yeah, they can go up the airport road and,
Huh,
but. And then I got a guy that wants 4 or 5 of those security rails for doing something, and obviously that's up to you guys, but I don't,
you got a million of them.
yeah. Yeah. So if you guys are good, I'll have to take them.
I'm fine with it.
I don't wanna. If it does come up, I don't think we should ever put that in the paper. Hey, if you want some. Which we tried that, you know,
Yeah,
and better off if they have a need, they can come.
come to us.
Otherwise, well, hell, I wouldn't mind having a couple of those from my backyard, you know what I mean?
Yeah,
And it might as well be made. So they're at least put to use for something.
yeah,
So Jersey rails are those cement things?
Yeah.
Jersey rails.
What happened was, put them in the paper, we're gonna sell.
Yeah, I remember that.
For
Yeah.
$20
Yeah.
a piece, they got in a big fight. His corner was broke, or this was broke, I wanted to dig through them, bullshit.
yeah.
Yeah, Mason said, well, I know what just won't do it. But. Other than that, that's all I got.
All right.
I have no questions.
You have anything?
No, I think he's good.
Okay, thank you, Paul.
All right, out of here.
Have a good
See you
one.
later,
Well, I
thanks.
guess I better see if there's any public comments or any questions for Paul. Public comment. Being none. Thanks, Paul.
Yeah, thanks. See
Have
you
a good
later.
one.
Okay, the next agenda item is the Solid Waste District's weekly report. So we have one from Todd Bostetter and one from John Kendall. And from Todd, it says Phillipsburg Solid Waste remains busy to the end of August. The newly hired Bill in has been trained and will work his first solo day to cover my holiday on Tuesday, 9/1. It's actually 9/2.
Yeah,
I have scheduled him for the 13th and the 16th as well. After meeting with Mr. Bradshaw on 8/26/25, I believe that he understands my concern with the current policies and look forward to his revision. Once he gets back to me with the updated paperwork, there should be no problem to sign the new job description. Okay, concerning the dumpster issue with the town of Phillipsburg, I spoke to Eddie Roseboom and he informed me that the adjacent property to the east of my fenced in site belongs to the town. As this will be the location of the dumpster they require. The county will have no involvement with this operation. Eddie said that any questions on this needed to be directed to him. He informed me that the town has the key to the main gate for access. I think, isn't that what we just told him? Okay, anyway, that is from the Phillipsburg Solid Waste site. And John Kendall from the Drummond Solid Waste site, he called for pulls on Wednesday and Friday. And he compactor opened up to ship Wednesday. raked around bins, compacted other open top or metal bin, worked on cleaning up burn pile and pushing it up, cleaned up compactor pad after 3 big trucks finished unloaded. Waited on people and fixed pine on backhoe.
Yeah, must be a misprint or something.
Okay, skipped open top compactor, put everything in new compactor, compact bin number 3. Joey raked around site, cleaned up the compactor, and after 3 big trucks finished unloading. Fred came to work at 2 and worked until close, waiting on people. And it seems like the rest of the week he compacted and he took his time part out and compacted. So that's a report from John Kendall. And so that takes care of solid waste weekly report. The next agenda item is dam tenders report.
Public comment to this. Public comment,
For
always.
solid waste. Is there any public comment on the activities at both dump sites for solid waste? Okay, so our next agenda item, dam tenders report. And
Motion, is it?
let's see, water surface elevation is 6428.25 feet, 15 inches below full pool.
Motion to stay at 30 CFS.
I will second that. Any public comment? All in favor? Aye. Motion carried and passed. Okay, the next agenda item is fire restrictions update, variance requests, discussion and decision.
So last week, we went to stage 2 and we did say that if, we did get the rain, if they were calling for it, that we would look at going back to stage 1. We were informed that, or I was informed that for us to do that, we would have to have a special meeting last week and just didn't have time to get that in. With the rain we got over the end of last week, I think that going back to stage 1 would be fine.
I'll make that motion.
I'll motion to go back to fire restrictions to stage 1.
I'll second that. Any public comment? All in favor? Aye. Motion carried and passed.
Then we'll have to do a resolution or you want to have to go back to stage 1,
I'm not sure.
or not a resolution, but another one. Probably. That's what we signed last week, to go to stage 2.
Oh, yeah.
So I'll get that signed and I'll let Jackie know.
Yes.
I can text.
So this is an exemption, adding an exemption to stage 2.
Yeah, that's what we did last week. I think they're not the one we signed, saying what stage 2.
I thought we did. We just went to stage 2.
I think that's just the, bylaws of stage 2.
Yeah,
That's plain.
we will get from Blaine resolution if we need one when he comes back down for going back to stage 1. Okay. Okay. So got a few minutes for our next agenda item.
I'll just let Jackie know that we went back to stage 1.
Thank you.
Okay.
Did Ashley come in for the,
Yes,
for
yes.
oh, Jackie Rowan, isn't she?
But
Or- or Jackie, or-
it says Jackie, I don't know. I think it's or Jackie.
oh, should I take public comment for fire restrictions, you know? Yeah, blame off the resolution, Jackie said.
Say that again.
Jackie said that she'll let the university
Yeah,
know
you
and
do.
then,
Oh, she did.
Wait.
Okay, we have to have a resolution.
yeah, then she'll,
Okay.
I know, we'll send the resolution when it's
Okay.
made. Do we need to stamp and sign these ones? Or are we keeping these too, in that folder, or, can't remember.
Hi.
Hello, hello.
Hey, our next agenda item, job description update and regrading solid waste clerk. Um, discussion and decision. Okay,
So the job description did get updated to include all of the, registrations and licensing and permitting that he does, as well as I added in, let's see here. The annual software licensing, creating new users for the solid waste sites, correcting site errors. Coordination with the treasurer and Department of Revenue for the additional units and issuance of dump cards. Mostly the area that I updated was just the areas of job accountability and performance. The rest of it kind of stayed the same because it.
so then I see you did the saleable factors, compensable,
I know, I had a hard time with that one too. Compensatable factors.
cumulative points, so cumulative points went to 276, so that isn't really.
Yes, I did have that on here. It falls into a grade 8. That I had the printout for,
And your recommendation would be grade 8 entry, or are you thinking his experience?
I was gonna say grade 8 entry.
Okay,
That puts him at, above the level that he is and above the level that he would be, for his anniversary date steps.
Okay,
Just today.
so going to a grade 8, your anniversary date starts today.
It was today, you didn't,
Isn't that funny?
Okay, really?
That's funny.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
2 years ago, September 3rd, I think, or 2nd,
Yeah.
wow, hell.
I didn't add like a line for signatures or anything like that on the factors. The first time I've ever had to do that, so it was a learning curve.
And this is kind of a self thing for your, you know, going in, so you understand just where the points come from, and I don't think, I mean, I take your word on doing your cumulative points, getting 276. I agree with the grade 8. Is there a motion?
A motion to set the grade 8
Okay, grade 8 entry
entry.
effective July 1.
Yeah, that was a question
Yeah.
that I had and Becky had, would be retro for the fiscal
Yeah.
year. Okay, I can know that.
Opposed to the budget year, which is September 1st, right?
No, July 1's
July 1.
your,
Oh, the budget, oh, okay, so I see, what you mean, okay.
your anniversary date. I guess it would go to July 1 then, because we made it effective to get two extra months.
Well, we could keep it as the date of adoption for the new grade, but I guess it could be commission's discretion
Well,
to
the-
retro the pay.
It would be easier for the budget process to make it effective July 1. Because, you know, July and August, you'd have to go in setting the budgets and putting his salary up before. And then after in September, I think it'd probably be easier just to retroactive them from July 1.
Do it all in sync.
For bookkeeping now.
Retro July 1, anniversary date July 1.
That work, that'll be all right,
Yeah.
Very fun.
That works fine.
okay,
I will let Becky know. Yeah, and
so. is
Sarah
there-
did
is there
adjust the-
Any public comment on, the job description for the solid waste district secretary? Things none, all in favor? Aye. Motion carried and passed to put solid waste secretary at grade 8 entry level. Effective July 1.
Thank you.
Okay. Thank you. Sure.
And Miranda, will you add that to his file?
So that
Yeah.
Sarah knows that it's gonna be,
Mhm.
okay,
She did this
okay,
too, and I don't know if she was gonna bring that over for you during the budget cycle part,
okay,
but that's with the
Okay.
change in there.
yeah. So that's what it would change. Right, thank you.
Thank you.
Sherry staying for the next one. The hall.
Yeah, sorry, did, Lane send that down? Okay, I'll go back there.
Thank you.
So. I guess what we need to do is make a motion on the job description update too. And regrading, so. Is there a motion to update the job description?
I motion update the job description for the solid waste
Secretary.
secretary.
Okay, I'll second that. Any public comment? Things done, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carried and passed. We have about 5 minutes before our next agenda item. County Superintendent of Schools Agreement for Health School Services. That would be with Ashley also.
Yeah, she's coming back.
Blackfoot then coming for this update?
They can, we can, no, but Scott wanted it on. So.
Okay.
Guess we'll see. These can talk about.
Sorry about that.
Yes.
I thought Blaine was gonna be here for this one.
You got pulled out for other. Sorry.
Okay, the next agenda item is county superintendent of schools agreement for all school services discussion and decision. And this is the county superintendent of schools agreement annually. And you want to go ahead and just kind of summarize it a little bit?
Sure, so for Paul, I don't think you were here last year when this kind of came up, that, the county superintendent position has to, have a administrative degree in order to perform most of the duties. It's my office, but I don't have that degree, so we contract an annual agreement with somebody that does hold those licenses. So that they can perform the administrative side of it and not be conflicting as far as me not having those. So we contract with Bridget Carey for the last couple of years. I don't actually know how long it's been. She was a contractor under, Vicky. But I shouldn't say the word contractor. We don't actually hold a contract. This is more of a work agreement. So that she is on a yearly basis, and so she is considered, as of last year, we made sure that that change was in the, agreement, that she is considered a short-term. Get the verbiage correct here, sorry. A part-time, short-term employee for the county, and that she just has this as a annual agreement. We cover the workman's comp, the unemployment benefits, and then we pay into retirement for the teacher's retirement. That's in section 8 of the contract on page 4. She does not receive vacation days or anything like that, but it does receive the retirement pay into the, I forget what it's called, TERS or
TRS.
Yeah, TRS. And she follows, an hourly rate, she's, I believe, slated for 175 hours. You'll see it on page 2 where it says that what her contracted hours are. That number I get from, Sarah, because she does follow with the COLA increase as well, because she is a county employee. That is with the COLA increase from this year.
Yeah, that's right.
And then you'll see on there that, she's not to exceed the 7,230. I would have to double check with the budget amount, but I believe that that includes her hourly rate and the retirement funds. That's like a total. And then on here, there's also reimbursements, not to exceed $500. She does get reimbursed for mileage as well.
How many hours did she have last year? Wasn't
She didn't
substantial?
quite meet the 175. We were just under 175. And I met with Bridget to go over this contract and the duties to be performed. While it does state in here that Hall School District number 8 is who she performs the AR duties for, essentially, she does and is going to be assisting me with other reporting because there is a lot more that is going on with this than there has been in the past. More required reports to be submitted, and especially with homeschooling, we have an increase in homeschooling this year by about 15 students from last year.
15, wow.
From both ends of the valley?
Yeah, so, she's offered to help a little bit more with that, which she apparently had done in the past, and I kind of stole it away, not realizing it, so she's kind of gonna start spearheading that a little bit more for me.
So you think the budget hours are enough that you have on here?
I think so, I'm not positive, there's just been a lot of changes that I'm not sure what it's gonna take time wise for, if I can hand those things over.
Okay.
As much as I can, so I'm hoping that 175 will be enough, because that's all I'm requesting.
Is there a motion for the superintendent of schools agreement?
Motion to accept the superintendent of schools agreement.
I will second it. Any public comment? Go ahead, Blaine.
One thing I was gonna say is, there was some concerns over whether she could be a teacher and do this as well. Granted, if she is a teacher, she would have to do this on her own time. I talked to OPI's attorney and said it's fine, and it's not an issue with the retirement. You just can't, the retirement, you're just basically capped out at full time. You don't go above that, is my understanding. And so, yeah, OPI has known about this contract and is good with it.
All in favor? Aye. Motion carried and passed. Is it just the chairman supposed to sign?
Yeah, that's what we have on here is. It does not say, it just says.
Today's date and made motion, so
Yeah, just the chair. Bridget, she doesn't have an E on the end of her name. Can't remember.
I don't know.
That could be replaced out. Yeah.
you go.
Thank you.
We went back to stage one fire restriction.
Okay,
I let Jackie know.
I'll bring down a resolution, yeah.
Thank you.
Maybe the signed copy of this one, so,
I'll send it once Bridget
nice.
signs. Do you want the first part of the agreement? For any reason, for your records?
I think probably,
When, you just send it to me. No.
Okay. Yeah, good. Thank you, guys.
thanks, Ashley. So on this resolution coming up, did you talk with the Valley Fire?
Yes, and they, Sarah talked with them, and I talked to Mark Ransford there before the meeting as well, but Sarah talked to them after their meeting, and they wanted to change it to the option 1 instead of option 2, where you use the formula set in the statute, and so I revised the resolution, so my advice is for this to be a first reading and then do the
Okay.
second reading. The agenda still says second reading, it's fine, how does it, for you? I mean,
Is this
they
the
can do it
revised resolution?
so- Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, so first reading on that,
First reading,
and it's using the formula in that statute 15
okay,
or 20.
so,
So they went with Mills instead of the.
so last resolution is, we had option 2, right?
Yeah, option 2. They want option 1. I don't know the exact formula in that statute, but they thought that was better for them. I think they're both fairly, I think it's fairly similar.
Yeah, and they're the only ones that actually had. Yeah,
Add the
where they added the 15 mils to their 3.
yeah. And usually I tell you guys not to rubber stamp stuff, but here I would go with what they're recommending.
Yeah, right.
No, they're,
And I think it's up to that district to decide,
yeah,
what they
yeah. I
want.
think you guys, this resolution is more just letting the state know
yeah, so
what they decide upon.
changing to option 1 instead of option 2, resolution 2025-12 would be the first reading. Instead of second reading.
And then on for next week for second
Yeah.
reading.
Is there any public comment on the resolution 2025-12? On the change in the language from option 1, from option 2 to option 1 being first reading? I think we have 10 minutes before our next agenda item, so we can take a short recess.
I'll go work on that resolution and bring it down.
Okay.
See, we're on. What was stage 2? That was
That was
13.
13.
13, so we're on 14?
Yep.
All right,
Yep, should be.
Yep, we'll be 14.
okay,
Yeah.
all right, we'll work.
item.
Yeah.
Here's the signature things for Linda.
And
Mhm.
on this letter,
Mhm.
it's explaining about it. I don't know where to report it, maybe somewhere in here. But show that, you let them know that it's going from 65 miles an hour down to 35. But it doesn't transition to 35 until a quarter mile down the dirt road,
Okay.
or you know what I mean? Just to maybe let them know that it's a 30-mile drop with no reduction. I asked Blaine how he thought that'd be a good idea too.
Okay.
Wherever you think we sounds right to show, just to show them like how fast they are coming across the bridge. They're coming across the bridge at 65
Yeah.
miles an hour and then
Okay, so,
getting dirt and then quarter mile down the road, they're going to 35.
um, one and a half fast,
65 is posted
65,
mph.
or before they,
Stay across the bridge and then
bridge,
speed reduces to 35 with quarter mile up the dirt road.
quarter mile.
Yeah.
Oh,
Just kind of showed. And you say, yeah, drivers are going posted. That's why they have it posted for Marshall period 65.
um,
Uh,
I know, I'm. No, what? They're speeding.
I mean, they're really not speeding, 'cause that's a posted,
Right. Which is seems.
there's only one posted 60, oh yeah, there we go. Across the bridge. Speed reduces to 35 miles per hour. Yeah, 'cause the county, or that dirt road's like, there's 2/10 of a mile, the state still is dirt.
Mhm.
I guess. Just kind of let them know that,
Right.
once they see that, might be a red flag, like, oh, we do, maybe need to look at this.
Right.
You changing this?
The letter.
Hmm?
The letter. I just wanted it to be stated in there that the posted speed is 65 on that road, and then it doesn't reduce. Then 65 all, quarter mile up the dirt road across the bridge until it hits county. And that's where it drops to 35. But I just wanna show them that people are coming across that bridge at 65. I mean, they're not speeding because that's posted
Okay,
Right.
speed limit, but it needs to, like, it should be 35 at the bridge and be reduced before they get to the bridge, in my mind.
Mm-hmm.
And other people have brought that to me, mentioned to me.
Okay, so,
Blaine got it, that's okay, but make sure we get that in there.
yes.
Scattered.
It's a lot.
Probably on that one.
you're mailing stuff out, you should not staple
No, or we mailing out or emailing it.
Yeah,
it. Okay,
But just on the end of paragraph 2, I think that was
yep, and the last sentence in paragraph 2.
what we added on there. Frank Proctor slow down, I
No.
still by my house at 70 on that dirt road.
Oh, yeah. I believe it.
So we're like, oh, hey, get out and play rocker. Nah, leave it rough.
Yeah, yeah.
Slow some down.
Exactly. You know how to navigate it.
I can't remember someone was saying, oh, we just need to pave all the dirt road down there. I'm like, no,
No.
you can pave it down the creek, but by my house, not
No.
go fast enough. That's what it is.
Yeah, exactly. That don't must be scary.
I was thinking about just building my own little speed bump in front of my way in there. Pull out some shocks and stuff. My luck,
Cutting up the road.
yeah, my luck did wreck and Sydney.
Yeah, you're bad.
Did you guys sound all right, Blanche, with that?
so 10:30, the letter requesting Montana Department of Transportation to install a reduced speed ahead sign on Marshall Creek Road. It's been, we revamped it a little bit, adding a sentence to the second paragraph. Drivers are going the posted 65 miles per hour across the bridge, then speed reduces to 35 miles per hour, a quarter mile up the dirt road. Is there a motion for this to be sent to Mr. Boson?
I motion to send a letter to NDOT.
I'll second it. Is there any public comment? Being none, all in favor?
Aye.
Aye, motion carried and passed.
This. Yeah. And, well, cool.
Still can't use it.
Right on the front. Mm-hmm, you just pop it out, like lift it up. Like that. You get it? John.
The show. Well, I just saw this one with Steve, so super well,
Oh, good.
but it's awful.
I like it again.
Oh, this is the first read.
Mhm.
So then, I guess going back to this resolution for the fire department, so they just want the mills every year then instead of set.
Okay,
Two
so-
options, cause the second option was just this
What, the
amount.
first resolution was to calculate the number of mills required to levy, so the 18 mills at this value, they would calculate and it would be forevermore. Option one is then they go and do the certified value thing, so it's a formula. So it could be more and it could be less. So they opted that number one is better, more beneficial for them, because it's not set forevermore. Like the other voted levies are, because they ask for an amount,
Right,
and Valley Fire's been based on mills.
right.
So one of those
So if
two.
the mills go up, they get more, mills go
Yes.
down, okay. So I thought, so I'm gonna jump.
Did we wanna stamp this job description then as approved?
Probably. Respondents or.
I think that probably goes in the file
Yeah,
for job descriptions.
take care of that.
Finally.
Bunch of piling Friday. Couldn't tell, but I did. And I started a FERC box, another FERC box.
I guess I do have another file up there somewhere too.
Yeah, all that's like FERC and HDR stuff,
Right here.
yeah,
Yeah.
so I can have that, but I had my little bin was full. Filing Friday.
But you already have one of these, we already accepted all these.
Yes,
So I don't know.
no. I just filed those.
I'm sorry.
Yeah, the signed ones, I know. Ron, I got replaced 3, 4 times.
Yeah, a lot.
Yeah. Yeah, I file, cause the birth was huge in there, so I just started a whole new box.
Oh, these are the taxes.
Mm-hmm. Where to keep those,
Keep those. The first reading on ours.
one, she had the real one,
She did.
she did. This is a copy. Yeah, she had the real one, so I'll put that back in the file.
I'll be honest with you, though, these are still pretty.
Mhm. It's just an add-on to the website. That can like. It's meant for like you guys to be on as well. Which isn't gonna work,
The rest be on for what?
like during meetings,
Get on the website.
yeah, it's a whole like meeting minute and agenda, add-on. To the website, but. I think it's a little more than. What we need, or what we would use. Cause you guys aren't really sitting.
This is our new website we're going to, right?
Yes, but this is an additional feature we could get.
Oh.
So, yeah, well, yeah, we already are working on the new website, that should be launching here soon. But this is an add-on,
Are they coming in to talk about it?
huh? No. She could have, but she,
Not for $10,000.
and they're over 3
Four
annually,
grand every month, every year.
every year, yeah.
No.
If we were bigger. County, it makes sense, if
Yeah.
you guys use the laptops every meeting, it makes sense, but when no one's doing that,
Should probably check my email.
yeah. It's cool, but, I just.
Poor headache.
Yeah. And obviously we do not budget for 10 grand. But I told the girl, no, I was like, I gotta run, obviously, anyway, so
That's next.
that is in there right now. Fast.
You got time to Blackfoot's gone.
Right,
Wow.
yeah, Scott really wanted, he's adamant that you put that on there, and I had checked with, what's his name, Joby? Joby Ray or whatever, he couldn't make it, so,
Gotcha.
yeah.
Oh.
But he still wanted it on there, so.
Plug it in?
It's loud,
Oh,
it's what I'm worried about. Right behind her.
I don't wanna come back and have shorts on that.
Yeah, I'll turn around and use.
Would
It is.
you send a confirmation email to payroll that Scott will go to grade 8 entry level effective
Yes.
July 1? Or to Sarah, and Sarah can do it to.
Yep. Grade 8.
Entry level.
Okay.
Okay, so next agenda item is City Plus. Possible additional work order for agenda template maker and drafting minutes, discussion and decision. So how'd that come about?
This is an add-on to the website that we will be going to. This will be an additional feature.
Okay,
It's a lot. It's expensive. It's meant for you guys to be on and using it too. I just don't think, I think it's too much for our small county. I don't think we utilize it. It helps you with minutes and make agendas but it's a whole different feature of the website we're already getting. So
Okay.
this is an add-on, not required. If that
so
makes
how
sense.
does this come about?
I've been working with the Civic Plus people and
And they offered this?
yes. So I've been on some Zoom calls with the girl and she sent over this quote and I said I'd have to run it by you guys, but I just don't know if we utilize it to its,
And your opinion is that it's
I think it's too much.
too much for the size of our,
Mhm. Yeah, it's meant for you guys to be on and you can run a meeting from it and you guys aren't gonna wanna sit on a computer the whole time. And it's very costly.
Yep.
so this is an added amount of $7,325 a year. Or to do
Initial.
this,
That's
and then an
initial
added $3,700 a year.
for services.
And what this is saying, it's for up to, that's putting every board we have on Zoom or on the Civic Plus.
To do the minutes and their agendas.
On their
The ones,
agendas.
this is more for minutes and agendas and running the meeting and you guys can do motions, but you would have to be on a computer.
Okay, I think we need to table this until Scott comes back. Myself, I don't feel we need this added on just for the commission. And for the expense of it, and for the other boards that we do have. Would we implement it?
No. Cause they send me, they're sending me their agendas. I'm not necessarily making all of the board's agendas. I make a lot of them, but not everyone. So they wouldn't utilize it. It's all, we use templates.
What do you think? Wait, or do you wanna make a decision, cause I
I don't think we need it. I think it's too much money and it's not for us, in my mind.
So I think in this instance where I'm just, with up to all the boards being on it, up to 5 boards, how many boards do we have?
More than
Yeah.
that. And,
I think it's more headache than anything.
just in my opinion, the new website will be up and running soon. I don't have a date yet. Personally, for me, I think this would be too much to implement all at the same time. We're all getting used to the new website.
So, okay, so this website, I wanna understand what this added thing is,
It's for minutes and agenda.
minutes and agenda on the website.
Yeah, they'll already be on there. This helps you make it, it's templates and running the meeting and it allows you guys to be on there during the meeting. It's a whole it's
So
its
it's
own
a-
program.
It's an implementation that they would recommend it for us and they will do like up to 5 boards. And I think what our implementation is fine.
Yeah, cause they're not gonna do it, it's just, we're gonna have
Yeah.
to do it. All,
Yeah.
yeah, so.
Yeah.
Yeah,
So it would be, what we have now will be there and like we'd still go with the
Yep.
same Zoom thing and,
Yep.
and,
and then I'll still upload, it'll just be to the new website, but it's all seamless and all in one spot on there already. This just helps you make them, and I already have a template.
okay,
that
so,
I use.
here's a question, what about the archive minutes that we have? Are they gonna take over those, or are we gonna still keep ArcaSearch?
I think we'll keep that to my knowledge. I'll ask, so I don't know. I don't know if the new website has that. I think we'll keep what we're using. But I can ask.
Yeah.
Yeah, before it launches.
Yeah, I would say, no, we don't need the added. Premium implementation. Do we have to make a motion on it?
Yeah, discussion.
No, I don't think so. I think it's just something possible additional work order for agenda template maker and drafting minutes. I think
We could make a motion if we're gonna accept it, right?
well, we've already accepted Civic Plus. This is a motion where if we wanted to put the additional work order on the agenda and we don't.
So are we already paying like 4 or 5,000 a year for the website anyways?
Yes, correct.
So I don't
It's a
think
lot.
we don't need to have this almost double just for this one little thing, or we don't need it.
Stage one, back to stage one. Scott didn't vote, did he? Or-
No.
Okay, I just said he.
Mm.
So also I put language in here that, once Forest Service, rescinds stage one, that you guys will automatically, so that you don't have to do
Okay.
a resolution, that work.
So we're on the Civic Plus agenda. Adding additional. An implementation of additional things for the up to 5 boards. And the stuff, selling the minutes and I don't think we need that.
So it's a minutes maker or whatever,
Yeah,
like
it's
a AI
like
type
a-
thing?
And minute maker. And it's a lot, and it's meant for like them to be on a computer during the meeting. I just think it's too much for
Yeah,
what,
We already got the owl.
I think,
yeah,
yeah.
got the owl.
And we don't even have the
I
website
work-
up yet, so
yeah.
I think it's just too much at once, maybe.
I work with Miranda on the minutes and the agenda.
Yeah.
So
And it's $11,000 startup cost
Yeah,
and
it's
4,000 almost every year.
yeah, I agree with you.
Especially we're not as complex as bigger counties.
Right, if we were
And
bigger,
Most of the county.
yeah, yeah.
is that, do
Oh,
we have to make a motion that we don't want it, or are we? Does it have to
you
be a
just table,
motion?
you just table it, or you could do a motion to say no, or just table it.
I'll motion to say no.
Okay, we don't want the added implementation of the light premium. I'll second that. Any public comment? Things none, all in favor? Aye. Motion carried and passed. I didn't quite understand what that was. We don't need it.
We're headed.
The website, sounds like it's gonna be a good thing.
It's gonna be good, yeah.
But
Yep.
don't need the other stuff.
I'm tweaking some things that weren't on there, like there was no staff on any of the pages, so I've added all that. And just kind of getting it dialed in before we.
So this is
Like,
basically an added module to our Civic Plus.
Yeah.
Yeah.
add-on.
Yep, it's an add-on to the website we'll already have,
Yeah,
and I'll just keep things like we do, like I got my own templates, I'll upload them. It'll be, I
we got, it's set up pretty well.
think it's
right?
just too much.
Yeah.
That's too much.
Like Joe said, public comment, don't change anything.
If it,
Right.
if it ain't broke, don't fix it.
Exactly.
Good, yeah, good point. All right, I'll email out that resolution.
Okay, yeah, yeah, like, yeah,
Okay.
okay,
Yeah.
so she knows, so she just waiting on that. What's resolution number for?
So the Blackfoot Communications update,
Oh, I think, are you on that now?
yeah, we're.
So they were, talking to Commissioner Adler last week about after the rain, they wanted to be able to, be on work, get a variance basically from the stage 2. And basically, Commissioner Adler was fine with it. The utilities were told, as long as they had water tanks, that they would be fine, they wouldn't be prosecuted. And so talked to the sheriff and he was good with that. I don't think any issues popped up, and so they're good with stage 1.
Yeah,
Yeah, I just talked to Jason Robinson.
okay,
He did ask if you guys go to stage 2 again, if you could do an exemption for utilities, but when they have the adequate water tanks. I think, yeah, I'd encourage you to do that.
Oh, yeah, and I
Yeah.
thought, when we went to stage
Yeah.
2, I thought that was gonna be kind of the, cause they called in there, you know, and we talked to them. In the afternoon for the study session or the budget deal, but.
Their
it's
issue,
On the water.
their issue is that if they don't get it done here, it's gonna be another season and they're still working fall. So, I don't know what they dealt with a lot of rocky area or what it was.
Well, they're up in, well, cause they were up in. Rumsey, so we're like, oh, you
Finishing.
definitely need water up there,
Yeah.
solid rock, you're digging
Yeah.
through, so you're gonna cause spark, they should
Yeah.
go have water with them anyway.
Yeah, and, Commissioner Adler talked to him about it. It's a large tank, not just a little, it's not a small,
500 gallon
yeah,
tank, some 300 gallon tank,
yeah,
just something to put it out if
Yeah.
something starts.
yeah. Yeah,
well, is there any public comment on the Blackfoot Communications update? Things none. I would say we will take a recess until 1 p.m. when we continue work on Granite County's fiscal year 25-26 budget hearings.
In progress.
Okay, it is 1:05, sorry, 5 minutes late on, budget hearings. Public comment for the fiscal year 25-26. Last week we went through, the major funds, the countywide funds, the levy funds and the non-levy funds. And today, Sarah will be bringing in the budgets and if there's any public comment on a particular one. And they're all online too, if anybody has any questions. So. What can I do for you today, Mrs. Wu?
I have full budgets for you guys.
Oh,
So I'm trying to
so they
get
can,
them organized.
yeah. How does that work? They are adopted today, correct?
Okay, so. This is only my second time ever doing this, but last time I just brought
I'm
them
just
in.
trying to remember how
Yeah.
to do this.
So they've already been submitted, they submit to OPI, submit to me, I submit to you to have signatures, and then I submit something to the OPI.
So today,
I take this to the commissioners by the first Tuesday in September. We're not here on the first Tuesday in September, but
so today the levy set is, we set the, levies. We will have our first reading for, the budgets for Granite County today. And then the budget will be accepted next week, I do believe, for the second reading for the budget for Granite County, but the levies. We set today and it goes to you and it goes to the Department of
Yeah, I do a levy sheet that includes
Yeah,
the
yeah.
full ones after the signatures are on here.
So I think
Just started.
well, all you need, what, is signatures from us for the school. Yeah, is that correct?
Signatures on, there's budget submittals. I have the whole thing here if you would like to look at them. Trying to get these in some kind of order. I have orange flags for, it's for the chair though. Are you acting chair today? Okay. So I have. This is the Phillipsburg one. 8 through 12.
And what we have here are the budget reports for the Phillipsburg K through 12 schools.
And then this is the budget report for all elementary.
Budget report for all elementary. This way or,
On top this thing,
oh, there's another one there. Where is it?
just orange flags for you guys. The other one is just for the county superintendent
okay.
for OPI.
Okay.
And then this one is Drummond Elementary.
Okay,
There's a mini.
Drummond Elementary.
Why this one has two for
Did you
signature.
find one, look at these?
Okay.
Kinda wanna, did you kinda?
wanna.
That's Drummond High School.
Drummond High School?
Air conditioners.
So they didn't print the name.
Oh. here. What was that word? Print.
Yeah, they don't need print. them. Where do you want print? No, I'm just kidding.
Think your signature is very legible, so.
Okay. And
Drummond High School as well. One is the submitted budget report and one is
Submitted with the
How many they look and full, but it's one of 17th, it's one of 16th. So I think that. Maybe don't say that. Because they say, okay, just kidding. Thank you.
Thank you. Thank you for all you do.
I think that was everything. Thank you.
Okay, thank you, Ashley.
So are we going over today? Once? Is Sarah bringing more in?
She's got them all, she's going through them. One time to make sure that she's got everyone and they're all correct and then we'll go through them, we'll have them here. If anybody wants to comment on them. So just wait for her to bring them in, if anybody has a comment and
Oh, we got just. Solid waste.
yeah, solid waste, we did that, she's got that figured out.
Bumping
Yeah.
already.
So she bumped right up, she has that in the budget, so it's okay.
Was there something else we had to figure out too, I thought? Last week? Maybe it was that one. We talked about,
Oh, we were,
or something else that we're,
Yeah.
oh, we should look at that too.
the tabletop thing.
Yeah,
So if they considered it training and it is considered training, so we can use that in parts reserve. So, yeah. And then there was whether or not, Valley Fire, however they wanted to choose
very good.
the way they want to levy. So, or strictly 18 mils, and now it'll be on, certified values and cash values. Examples, if your appraisal jumped like it did a couple, 3 years ago. It could, or it jumped it way up.
Hey, Blanche, the phone ringing. Wasn't it?
Is it?
Is the phone ringing?
I don't think so. It's not lighting up. It might have been there. Sometimes it sounds like it's in here.
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's loud.
Let me turn the volume up.
There. There you go.
Here.
I think it was Sarah's phone.
Was it?
Yeah.
Okay. She had different ringtones.
I know. They're all the same. All the same. I think she's working on getting new phones.
Is she?
I think so.
So on the resolution,
Yeah.
on the second page. I'm not sure. It's saying that all county elected officials shall receive an increase of $5,000 per year. But there's half-time elected officials, so I don't think that needs to be in there. So it would be per employee, or per elected official.
Right.
See what I'm saying?
Yeah. See what Blaine says.
Because that's how it reads. All county elected officials shall receive the base wage
Right.
from previous fiscal year from previous. Plus an increase of $5,000. All. Wow, that makes us.
Money. Little bonus.
I don't know if it has to be worded. Because
Because there's.
the halftime don't get 5,000, they get 2,500.
Okay. Who's the halftime?
What?
Who's the halftime?
We're halftime.
Oh, yeah.
JP's halftime.
Oh, yeah. Yep. Okay. That makes sense. Yep.
Is Blaine in his office?
I don't know, do you want me to go get him?
Well, I don't, maybe just send him a text or an email asking him.
Yeah.
About that paragraph. Cause the fact there's. The commission and the JP is halftime people.
Yes, halftime elected,
Halftime elected.
elected officials. Okay. He'll come down, I think. He said he's here, so he'll come down.
Maybe it says that, maybe I should finish reading. it.
Okay.
Yeah. It states it.
It does. Oh,
I was just reading on. I was thinking about the halftime commissioners and halftime, but then you go further in and it says that, because in this paragraph, you're saying that each elected official gets 5,000. And then you go on to say that the JP shall receive an annual salary is equal to 1/2 annual salary for the clerk and recorder. Do we need to say that they're not gonna get the 5,000, they'll only get 2,500 in the halftime?
Yeah, we might wanna have that expressly in there
Yeah.
instead of them.
So
So
it's the
implied,
same,
alright,
yeah, for
okay.
county commissioners, that your halftime basis
Yeah,
plus
okay.
1,000.
I'll just, the first time I say 5,000, I'll just put in parentheses. Part-time will be, yeah. Prorated according to their, well, it's only
It's
just
just
full-time,
halftime,
halftime. Halftime will be given 2,500.
yeah.
Oh, what did you say?
I'm gonna go to lunch.
Okay,
You're not allowed.
Yeah.
Back and look at-
so what we did is because of the fact okay, thank you.
Okay.
They're ready if we need to go grab them, or do you?
Oh, that was, never mind, I got one more thing to do.
I was kind of wondering if I already supposed to have something.
So right now, we're in the process of public hearing because we went through all the budgets last week. We amended one solid waste today because we put the secretary up to a grade 8 entry level from a new job description, rewritten job description. Did that this morning. So the budget's been,
Alright, just a heads up, and I don't wanna speak for the sheriff, but after dealing with the mental health stuff we had this last week, he might be asking for another padded cell. that's maybe something you could look at. Like, yeah.
down the
next-
line.
next fiscal year or whatever. But yeah, you get someone in there that's in their extended time, then you have another like DUI or something where a guy comes in very intoxicated and suicidal. Just something there is room in there for it. Something should, I think, I pushed for that padded cell from the beginning, from right when I got in 2014 until, yeah, so the second one is probably a very good idea, to be at least having it on the radar.
Okay.
And dealing with more and more mental health issues, I mean, the waiting list right now, it's 13th at the state hospital is in, I'll say it on the record, it's in disarray. That's unacceptable to have 13 people you're waiting on to get someone in there that's desperately needed to the state hospital.
Yeah,
And so the governor and legislature should be having a special session and working it out, in my opinion. Should have worked it out in the whole session. And money's not the issue. You gotta figure out the underlying problems
Right.
and work on those, not just throw money.
Okay,
That's
so-
my 2 cents. More than you wanted to hear.
So that would be in your paragraph, whereas we put in parentheses, and I think because we're considered half-time,
Yeah, halftime, elected officials will receive 2,500. That's what you get. All right,
yeah.
I'm on it.
Thankfully. Cut the padded cell in half.
Yeah. Right?
Yeah, let's cut it in half. There, what this side to that side. Right. So this is what will be signed over to TA. And that goes over, that sets the levies. And then that goes over to the treasurer's office and then to the Department of Revenue. And the levies are set. So apparently the town. There's your slip to today.
it's drum and lightning.
Lighting.
Oh, lightning. Taking light, yeah, right or wrong.
Never mind.
Never mind. Whole lot more.
So when you look at Valley Fire, you see the mills are up to,
20.9.
yeah. Where they were voted mills and only allowed 18, that's where that statute or the law came in, where they can now do it by certified value. They're not set to certain mills. And that's always the majority of time on any voted levy, it's usually an amount. It's not a mill. Because of the
Right.
value of the mills changing. It could go down like it did go down this year.
I mean, they're getting a third of our general, this. Their general budget, yeah, 64 mils, they're getting 1. Third of our budget, which is what we get for bills for general, right?
Third of the budget into the general fund.
Yeah, because we're at 21 mils. A lot.
And then that, you look at, the general fund includes the sheriff's budget.
Yeah. Too much money in my mind.
Yeah,
These are all the ones we've already gone over, right? These are the ones
Yeah.
you went over last week.
yeah, just if you wanna like slip through them and questions and. Like I said, public, if any public is interested, or has a particular fund. That they wanna make comment on or question about, that's what we are here for this afternoon.
Keep it over there.
Hold it.
No. I don't wanna hear what I say.
What did Blaine say about that the suspension, suspended from Zoom and public comment was a sanction, but it didn't need a
He agrees.
resolution?
Yeah.
Yeah, it doesn't need a resolution. He agrees with that terminology.
Okay,
And I just wrote,
Okay.
Justine about it.
Motion and all that is a resolution,
okay,
Yeah.
the motion.
it's just not in writing.
It's all right,
Okay.
great.
So on that note, on the email question, so you just send the minutes then?
Yep.
Where the motion was made,
So I'm doing right now.
okay,
And we're.
Alright, made that change the resolution,
okay,
and I emailed it to Miranda, if you can get it online.
Oh, yeah.
Okay.
Yep, you got it.
Changed it in two places, right there, bottom page one, and then, right there.
right here. Okay. Yeah,
Good,
so this is the first reading today. So we set our levies. And this is signed today. And then it goes to the Department of Revenue and to the treasurer.
sounds good.
Do you have any questions?
All well, it ends well.
Um. No, don't have a question,
Alright. Good deal, no comments from the public,
not yet.
I'm waiting. I guess next year we could probably do it for an hour instead of
Yeah.
two.
Probably on, yeah,
Yeah, but living,
that, or start it and then going forward to how many comments that we receive.
Right.
And then however long it takes for comments.
I'd say speed it up, but there could be people that are on just for that.
So. We can't really, we have to stay till 3. That's our duty.
Yeah.
Look back like. Yeah. Let's get.
You can watch football on his phone. No, go be.
Yeah,
I can put whatever you guys want on the TV.
What do we? The 10,000 that we probably, or what do we do for reserve? Low. She's got just 10 down there, but
Oh, this was just the notes that were left on here.
Yeah.
She did,
10,000.
yeah,
Reserve.
41,268. And then we had to increase something, so then she just took that and reserved all there.
That's what that.
Yeah. Bless you.
Thank you.
People did it.
Yeah.
What's his face in the side end?
Joe, I know, I probably spelled his last name wrong too. I did see that. Make it more obvious.
We're right in front of the encyclopedia over there, where those are red books.
Oh, yeah, the Montana code. Or maybe I could hang the all visitors on the wall, the sign in,
Yeah.
yeah. Maybe remake it, make it red or something.
Howie,
I'd like to figure this out, right?
Like that,
Yeah,
okay. Allow
I like-
level. Just cricket, gonna bother me now,
I know,
keep the level out.
want it centered under that photo.
Yeah, you want it centered
Uh-huh.
there, that brings it up to this. Why put it, I centered it right above the
I
clipboard.
know. Move the
I
clipboard.
gotta move. Oh, well, this isn't even centered over this.
Move the whole thing.
I can't move it over.
Oh.
There. The center area. There. See how it's centered over the podium?
Yeah,
I got, you had the picture.
yeah, now the picture needs
One little-
OCD.
Yeah. Priscilla, you redecorate the whole thing?
I mean, we'll work it.
Yeah.
We're getting there.
I think I could probably use a fresh coat of paint there.
It could, I think. Maybe when I get.
We should have put that in our budget for everyone else is getting their.
I know.
We should have painted this one.
Fair enough.
Pretty grungy on the walls. You look at it,
I know.
it's like,
I know, there's like, how's there stuff up there? Like dripping them?
yeah, look at it like a handprint.
I know.
Just
It
the
is.
fingertips of the pole.
Blaming on a kid crawling on the filing cabinets.
Like Titus.
Yeah, I was gonna say Titus. Not my kid yet.
Maybe when Billy had my boys, 2 hours.
It's true, yeah. Exactly. Oh.
so looking at this email
Which one?
from Justine, she's saying, good morning, I do believe a suspension is the sanction. And that Elena had been informally sanctioned prior to the meeting on 8/26.
Yeah, I sent it to them.
How does she figure she was informally sanctioned?
Oh,
Just her opinion?
I guess. Yeah, she didn't really
There
elaborate.
was nothing in minutes that said she was
No. And it was tabled. From
from
the
19.
19th. So,
This is an email?
yeah,
I haven't checked that email.
smart. I'll do it for you. I've already replied.
I get that from the school too for coaching.
Oh, yeah.
Did you get that? Like, no, let me go look.
Yeah.
I'll call you back. At
Oh,
least that
there
one,
it is.
at least that one's my personal one, that's like,
Right.
I'm only trying to say.
Yeah, you don't have a spelling.
People, I need to check it if I did.
No, I know, it's enough, right?
Usually they just call me or text. me.
Yeah.
There's an issue.
Keep it simple, I like that.
They don't even hear their phone, it's good door.
Yeah. Yeah,
Their office.
you can actually hear really good, the door's all the way open,
Yeah,
like, one was right there. It's the same thing as it's-
I got that buffer song, but
I know.
that wasn't place.
Yeah, that way, I know, I'm like,
Yeah,
you can play music.
yeah.
It's pretty good too.
Let's listen to Spotify or something.
Right. That's what I did on Fridays. I turned on some tunes and violins and did a couple random.
Look at your phone connected.
It can, yes, but I have Amazon Music on there,
No.
on this laptop.
I don't have that.
They do. I have to have it for, Alexa's.
For Alexis,
Alexa,
or yeah.
yeah,
That
Alexa,
you talk to.
things,
Thing of associate,
yep. We have to have,
while your conversation, but hey, you should try this now.
yeah. Now she's doing something at 9:02. She goes, time for bed. Like, I don't know who said that. And it scares us every time. Dave's like, shut her off. The kids probably
Oh, yeah.
set that up. How, I don't know, but she, every 9:02, it's time for bed.
I
She
can't remember
said,
what- I can't remember what my boys did for moms too.
oh no.
And now I don't think mom has it anymore.
She unplugged it.
Yeah, I haven't heard it in a while.
And they set like a timer every hour or something.
Yeah, or something that you repeat saying or something. I can't remember what it was, but.
Oh, like repeating her? Like your mom or?
No, I was
Alexa.
repeating whatever they said.
Yeah.
I can't remember what it was, but it was like randomly. And then ask her Alexis to swear.
Yeah, fart noises.
Yeah.
Yeah. Big
She's like,
boys.
this isn't supposed to be for boys.
No.
I guess that makes sense, yeah, cause mom was listening to music all the time on that, so
Mhm.
yeah.
Yep. And maybe you can for.
I do.
There might be like ads or something, I'm not sure, but
Right,
I
I
just-
just Amazon Prime. I don't know,
yeah,
deal.
exactly. Yeah, I think it's cheap if you're, if you're a Prime member, it's a $5 or something, but. It's a little bit cheaper than Spotify, but I like Spotify better. It's more user friendly.
It is.
Yeah. Like, cause you can download, you can do all the same stuff on Amazon. But I noticed this weekend, like when we're at service, it won't bring up your downloaded songs, like it's loading,
Right.
like it's thinking.
It has to be through the
Yeah.
internet to get to it,
Yeah.
right? It's like on a cloud somewhere.
Exactly, and
Yeah.
so to get to that point on the app. So that's kind of frustrating, cause I'm like, I'm in the middle of nowhere, I wanna listen to my music
Right,
that is downloaded.
yeah.
Yeah. But. Oh.
Yes. I'm totally wrong. Picture dance. I like it. It's not solved for that. My computer or something. I think that's probably. Worry about the work. I heard. Oh, no. I don't know. Yeah. So. Yeah, so I think they're part of that agreement, they're like three people and the bank of it. Yeah. I know, people didn't think part of that. I'll look at that, I don't know, they're not even. Yeah. Yeah, or six, probably. This guy really is a very. Downstairs. What are you talking about? Yeah. We're like a rate on our chair part. I'm sure.
Alright. No line, Jeff.
We chit chat.
Where you going, Ezra?
Nice.
I think it's Ezra. I don't know. Keyword.
Oh,
He looks different when he's just in civilian.
right, I know.
Now he's got a mustache. Oh, what mustache?
Yeah, I think I've seen him.
I guess that's what it is to me. I saw the trespasser deal with here a while ago.
Oh, yeah,
It's like, we got
or near Lynn. I didn't know.
fishing. 3 days in a row.
Really?
I was gonna let him go.
Yeah,
I did. I found out more information that the cabinet there was getting at the show. Just the 2 spots that can access on that property. So I was like, call me, write them up, I
Yeah.
sent them a ticket.
yeah, not from here.
Alice, like fish. Alice Wilson,
Yeah. Same.
I just, we are on film, I don't put my hand up.
Lounging.
Well, I would generally get yelled at, but there's the other number. Yeah, how much tea there is.
I know.
Lots.
Big.
Yeah. Let me take yours too.
Thank you.
Yeah. Where do you take them to?
I think Dawn brings them to the, yeah, yep. Yeah, checks them down there. He didn't know he was supposed to, and it was like, oh, fine, one day.
Yeah.
I was like, I think that's, Jean used to do that, though. He's like, oh, I didn't know she was doing. It's all good.
I think I got about 4 garbage sacks shot from the last 18 years.
Yeah.
It's like, oh, now it's full.
Yep.
Put another one in there.
Yeah.
Oh, it's full.
Yeah, go check them over the sensor.
Yeah, they're big and now they're so.
Oh, probably,
They're just gonna
yeah.
explode.
Yeah. You need those like nice,
Yeah,
the brewery has those nice thick,
like outdoor.
yeah, they're like a teal color too. They're
Oh,
they're nice,
big,
they're huge, yeah.
Industrial.
Yep. And that's what they use in all their recycling.
Brewery must have a bunch of water that's screwed up or whatever, cause the fridge down in Drummond, there's a, I don't know how many cases of bottled water in there, the springs.
That bad?
Well, I think it was a miss lately, cause they got something scribbled out on the can,
Oh,
black, I don't know. So I was like, where'd all these come from? They're, found them yesterday.
really? Huh.
So,
No. That's interesting.
Yeah, so. That's all the bottled water stuff.
Right. And it's like the silver things.
It's a lot to look at.
Very good. Blue can.
I was looking for little cans.
Yeah,
Just keep throwing mine up out of the water barrel.
they are handy.
I'll look today. But yeah, he said it was from the springs.
Mhm.
Jeez, this, listen,
Maybe they're just repurposing cans or something.
I've never seen those. Labeling on the can.
Yeah.
Maybe it's a trial,
Maybe.
it's totally different.
They're
That's
not.
the only one I really saw, were the ones that like Yellowstone got and stuff.
Yep. Yeah, like,
But these are totally different. Labeling looking,
yeah, cause I like the Glacier, Yellowstone specific. And then our normal blue can is the,
yeah,
Silver.
this one is just like silver.
Huh.
So I don't know, maybe if the printer screwed up.
Maybe.
That made them or something. I don't know.
yeah, that could be,
That
they're
will,
not specialty for like fix or anything, right?
oh, look, I'll bring one back.
Yeah.
For it.
Okay. Investigate.
Investigate. We're still doing all that, I think, for all the parts,
Yeah.
Yellowstone.
Yeah.
Got that on track.
Just like yeah, Yellowstone Glacier. And Tetons,
Yeah, so if we could play the,
log jam, so they do all of log, the cattle house,
all,
the amphitheater. They do specialty water for them. Those cans are really cool. What else? You just started doing sparkling water too. Yeah. Good.
water's good.
Maybe that's what it is. It's a sparkling water.
Yeah, I guess it
There's a
is.
different label maybe. That would make sense,
Well,
but
I'll bring you on back,
okay. Sounds good.
drop it off tomorrow. I'll bring it back.
Okay.
3 o'clock.
Are you still driving them? You drive the place?
I got that big 15 passenger bus that
Yeah.
was Bill gave, or Steel gave us,
Nice.
no AC.
Oh.
Governor said at 64, so no, it's hitting the governor.
That's funny.
Works though, the school didn't have to pay a bus driver without.
That's true.
Student school, or
Yeah.
pay the bus driver mileage and then
Yeah.
2 hours of sit time, or probably 3 hours, but you got to go early, get the
Right.
bus ready, and
Yeah,
it's another half hour home.
right.
So,
Yeah, that's good commitment. And you just been driving them every,
no, you don't need someone CDL run.
right. That is nice.
I almost got it. I did the written and everything like that, but
Didn't do it?
because school told me every day,
Mm-hmm.
we need you to ride a bus for routing for this or that.
Mm-hmm.
I am busy enough.
Yeah.
Before I got this.
Yep.
Winter.
Mm-hmm.
It was already September.
I know, I was seeing one was, no, I took the credit card. I was like, this feels weird, right at 9.
Yeah. You got any comments yet? Any comments?
No. Nothing.
So
This one.
it has to be this one. So, yeah.
What was this for? District court.
District court. So that's like 2,000 something.
Back, watch it.
Probably not, but But this has to be correct, because that's all that we're entitled to. So it'd have to be 601 and not 661. Yeah. Guess it pays to people who went through something. That was painful.
It's, there.
Okay. Other than that.
I'll be outside.
It is.
Some big clouds.
Yeah.
Taxes are done.
It's. Taxes are done.
Fine. Always good.
Did you get your rebate? Did you apply for it?
I have no idea.
You have no idea? You have until a certain amount of time. If you paid over $400. You get a rebate from.
Yep.
Governor
June 14th.
Jean Forte.
I don't know, I sent it to that Calvin. So I don't know what to do.
Well, let's hope you did it.
It takes like 2 seconds. You know, gives you your code up to do it. Actually,
Does he
I
use-
could look that up.
If I did it,
I
When's it-
don't know.
When's the deadline for that?
I just had that letter.
I just got my check today.
Did you?
Yeah.
I need to check to your, physical check.
It's an actual check.
It's a check. Yeah.
oh, is this for the property tax rebate?
Yes,
Yeah.
that's what it is.
Change my account.
It opened on the 15th.
It's when?
It opened on the 15th.
Yes.
Yeah.
It's super
What,
easy
you
to
need your
do.
geocode?
It's super easy to do.
Yeah. Which I can look up.
I
on
got
our mapping
multiple
system.
geocodes.
Yeah,
Some
Probably-
stuff's in my name, other stuff's in Mel's.
probably whatever your house is.
Yeah, so
That's what
I
you're-
just need a 20 for the house.
I did drive. So when's the deadline?
October 1st.
Oh, we got plenty of time. I like to wait till that.
Yeah,
month, like,
right, very.
right up till the, right, and like with the
I'll
homework
have to tell
assignments
my-
due and.
Yeah, daughter. She paid more than.
Probably, yeah.
So you get $400 refund check?
Yep.
Oh, that's true. She put it-
Yeah, you agended it.
Yeah, it's really easy. You just go on,
Getmyrebate.mt.gov. You want your geocode?
Do I want it?
Yeah.
and it's not even, it's just, you have to have your geocode.
Yep.
And then if you paid more than $400, if you say yes, then you get 400 back.
Yeah, I paid more than $400.
Yeah.
I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
For the last little number. Yeah, if you pay 1,200 in property taxes, you can
Well,
go
they're
to
all right
400.
too.
Yeah.
Hey, did you ever put in for the
Property tax rebate.
property tax rebate? Oh, but you know of it? Alright. Oh, I didn't know. Alright. I just got a call for our taxes, he's done. So we have middle tips. And then they were asking about this other refund, and I'm like, I don't know, I gave everything to the counter. I figured I'd call the boss. Okay. Alright, bye. Yeah, she's on it.
Oh, perfect.
I think
She's on it?
she'd be- Yeah, the boss is always on it. I don't pay attention to that stuff.
Clearly.
Literally. I do remember hearing something about it, I don't know if it was,
Yes.
I don't know. Sure, that's why I pay the accountant to do all of it.
True.
Sure. She might have a piece of paper coming back in her. Taxes,
Yeah.
hey, file for this.
Right.
So I can't remember what the
Yeah.
other, what's the other two, they were. Oh, I can't remember now. They're gonna have to do something different being an LLC.
Hmm.
You didn't get it done here, fine, like $500 a day.
What?
this and that, yeah, and it was going through court a bunch of times and like, oh, you have to do it. No, just hold on for a minute, you have to do it. It's a good thing that I was like, always file an extension,
Right,
get it done in the summer, 'cause by the time it's time for me to do it, oh, you're good.
yeah,
They kicked it out. Okay.
oh, good,
I can't remember, it had something to do with like we had to register as an LLC with the federal government, so that you want like a terrorist organization.
right.
I think it was last year.
Mhm.
That was last year when you were from-
Huh.
It was a big hefty fine if you didn't
I bet,
do it,
always something.
then I lost in court for Privacy Act or
Oh, yeah.
whatever it was, so.
Huh.
It was a big deal for them.
Interesting.
I really don't wanna go home, I'm fishing there.
Oh. You don't, starting that out there,
I gave him my information to Big Brother.
yeah. No thanks.
I mean, they already tracked your phone.
Right.
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. It's weird too, like, we're just having a conversation, you know. Well, I'm gonna look that up, as soon as it starts typing on Google, it's the first thing that pops up.
Isn't
You're
that
like,
crazy?
you see my soul listening. to
Yeah.
it.
I don't like that.
No,
Yeah, you'll be like, product, you know?
yeah.
It's Right there?
Yeah.
I'm like, huh. How did you know?
Yeah.
I don't know.
Siri, Alexa, Alexa,
Yes,
how many other ones there are now?
vehicle, OnStar.
Yeah. Oh, yeah, honestly, at least you talked to everything about that though.
True. I let mine expire, like you get like a free month when you buy a new vehicle.
I think we got it here
Did you?
for 6 months. With that Chevy of ours.
Yeah.
think we had
I
6
liked
months.
it though, cause you guys have the app, to, like start your.
I don't get to start it.
Yeah,
Oh,
but you
shit.
have to have OnStar,
Right, I don't think she
but like,
dove into that part with that. We set it up when we got her the car. But I think
And
that
it's a
was 6
Chevy?
months. Yeah.
yeah. So if you
So
go,
we're-
what's it called? My Chevrolet,
Yeah,
and if I had OnStar connected, it would all come up right here. Of course, it's not gonna, but,
it's her car.
yeah, you just go like start,
Really?
turn it off.
As long as the fob's in there, all right?
Yeah,
I got
Yes.
one fob in there.
yeah, I think so, I think, yeah, that's accurate, but I can't remote start it if the fob's in there. Like, you know, I have two fobs, so
Oh,
if I
yeah.
leave it in there,
Right,
I can't, it won't let me start it the other one, cause it's in there.
so you actually have a remote start on your fob?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I don't intend to.
Yeah, hold on.
Oh, yeah.
I'm sure she does. My 09 car is remote started.
Really?
Yeah,
Oh.
you lock it and then you hold that button. So you hit lock,
Oh,
like I could do it right now.
how do you know it's not? Yeah,
Did you hear?
No,
I heard it,
well, I can't hear
but now hopefully it shuts off.
it. I get to walk out there. You parked right here.
I know.
We
Down.
gotta have the
It's
kids.
still on?
Yeah, this we gotta have the kids. Oh, okay, go shut it off.
Did-
Does it let you shut it off?
Yeah, I think so.
Yeah,
The same
right, right. You're gonna go out and shut off, and shut open the door, the alarm's gonna go
It
off.
looks like the lights are out. Where are you going?
That's fine. What did you say the difference on that one would be that we got corrected, like $2,000? the. From the point one to the point.
Yeah, she
oh,
fixed it.
Push it.
Yeah.
There's just like a couple grand.
Couple grand, yeah.
dollars.
She had it right on the levy sheet.
It's on the worksheet or
It was on the actual budget that she had it, she transposed. Numbers.
It starts.
Yeah, well, shut it off, man. No, can't shut it off.
Really not, I'm not excited with that. I read the manual.
Yeah,
I'm gonna try it again.
right now.
No. Cops are out there. Cops are out there visiting.
So the outlook forecast for like 2 weeks from now. We have to go to Big Sky to play a football game. It's supposed to snow up there.
Really?
Or the sea shape thing, you go, that's a long ways out. I don't know what
Oh, no.
weather service
In
thing
2
he
weeks.
looks at, but yeah, 2 weeks, it's like we might get snowed on. Go play long
Oh,
a
no.
week from Friday. So I gotta tell Paul, I think it's coming early. I mean, it just feels like it, but.
And so sure, no. I
See,
mean,
yeah.
he kind of.
Yeah, I don't know what website he's looking at to go out that far.
He
but
needs the snow.
he needs the snow, he's looking now.
Oh, yeah.
Joey's teasing him like, you're just looking at what everyone said it's gonna snow.
Oh, right.
I got 100 of them you're looking at, going, oh, yeah, it's gonna snow.
That one says.
You know,
That's funny.
it might not snow on us.
No.
At the game, but it's supposed to be raining, then they're supposed to get snow that night at. like,
Really?
Sky.
That drive home might suck.
Yeah. Look out, or homesick.
Yeah.
So these phone numbers that are participants, do they have to identify themselves? Just curious.
I mean, there's no way to unless I unmute them. And let them.
So is this, can you use a regular phone
Yes.
to dial in?
Yep. So you just, those phone numbers are on the top of our agenda here. You just dial that in and it's a way to listen.
With my phone.
And
Yeah, their phone plugged in,
Yeah,
died,
I know, for this is a long one.
4 hour, I think a normal one night, but doing 3 hours.
Yeah. 5 hour meeting and if you sit during recess, another 2 hours. 7. But yeah, no. Yeah.
It's almost the end of the day now, though. Been a while since I feel like I'm getting the phone, almost done.
I know.
We just like,
Yeah, lucky for you, you're busy, you don't really have to just do that at all.
yeah, I feel like daylight.
You might just get with practice on time.
Yeah, I'll fall, yeah, the first couple, like when I start practice and stuff, I really go or take my phone with me, so I know what
Yeah.
time it is.
Right.
Cause I'll just get busy.
Mm-hmm. Distracted.
I'm late.
Yeah.
I practice, there was. Last year I missed one practice, so I forgot there's.
Oh my
practice.
Really?
I got
Was it a
that.
morning? Or a night?
Yeah,
Morning.
morning one, and I thought we were starting the next day.
Just
Woke
no
up,
show?
Yeah, I woke up like 8 o'clock and, cause I think I stayed up late day on, looked at my phone. Oh shit, there's practice.
Did anyone show up? The other coach?
We didn't have the band yet, so we were in Drummond.
Wow.
So the bus driver, they won't take it down there, but
Oops.
yeah, we'll fly, I was like an hour late, it's like, I forgot there was practice today, I thought we were starting tomorrow.
Oh, my bad.
I had the dates off.
We're only human.
We are.
It happens.
Yeah, that was golfing the week before, night before, so
Uh-huh.
there's a reason why I kind of woke up late.
Yeah.
I really totally forgot all about practice.
Yeah, like legit.
Yep. So I saw my phone,
Yeah.
I had a text message, where are you? We got practice today. We got down to about 9-ish, started at 8. Oh. That's why there's like 5 coaches.
You're right.
Yeah.
Pick up the slack.
I'm not ready to start yet.
I know. And then right into basketball.
Oh,
What time
yeah.
you get off? Early? How far you think it is?
Yeah, I found for it, like, yeah, I could read. Make it to the state championship. That week, you're gonna play the state championship this first week of basketball practice. And then, like last week, we made it to the semis, lost out. Monday, we had the basketball parent meeting. I had some sort of basketball meeting with the school. Tuesday,
Mm-hmm.
Wednesday, I had off, practice started Thursday.
No break.
Oh, great. Yeah,
Joys.
I know.
Throw a spring sport in there, do some track or something. Do some track or something.
Oh, Bloom tried getting to do that. too.
I'm sure.
No.
No, 2's a lot. 1's a lot.
Once a lot.
Yeah.
I would have getting new basketball or all the sorts of. They were hounding me for 2 years or whatever. Oh, that's fine.
I mean. All you can.
Yeah, it's. Well, now I like. Get to the point now, like, I'm tired. I
Yeah.
got a lot of other stuff I need to do.
Right.
Then you got like James. Coach us, yeah.
Oh. Yeah.
No,
No.
at that point, I might just wanna watch.
Yeah, sure. I don't think so.
Road trip on it.
Yes, yes.
So sitting with a bunch of
Instead of
boys.
Driving them.
Bus, yeah.
All the streets.
6th grade. To really help Wyatt back. God, it's just one more year. I gotta do it now.
Out of the year.
So then no one was putting in for girls basketball this year. So they was trying to talk to me that. I'm like, no.
Yeah, for middle school. Or, oh, well, she's a middle school. She.
She's there, read her design or whatever, she last March.
Oh, really?
I said,
know
that's
that.
what about that people.
Huh. And no one's applied?
Oh, they got a coach now.
They do.
It took a long time before,
Yeah.
so I did throw my hand, or
Did
it
you?
was fun, someone else. So.
Yeah.
Cause like when basketball starts too, I mean, I'm gonna be here for the whole thing anyways. Like,
Yeah.
we have early practice,
But then they have
and
late.
Sophia's got late, I'm gonna be waiting around,
Yeah.
but she done, well, I'm gonna be around. But,
Assistant.
no, just sitting and pick up and wait. Or
Wait around.
Or go downtown or anything.
Uh-huh.
But Sophia probably could, right?
Yeah.
I can't remember what the rules are for late drivers in the dark.
Yeah,
There's certain
there's
hours they
times.
can't drive.
Right.
I don't know if it's after 9 o'clock or 8 o'clock or. And it's gonna be winter,
Yeah, I don't like that. That is stressful.
once spring starts.
Yep.
You should probably start driving it back and forth to school. and
Yep.
stuff.
Yeah, that'll be nice. Practices, does she do track or anything?
She didn't last year,
No. No tennis.
no. She had 4-H animals, too. She
True.
kind of made her, she wasn't gonna do it, it's like, well, I'm gonna manage track. We're like, no, you're not. You got like
Yeah.
3 animals to do prepare.
Right.
So you're gonna manage, they're not doing the animals.
Right.
You gotta choose, because it's like, yeah, it's too much.
That's a lot.
Especially for the manager for track to screw off.
Oh, yeah. Yeah.
Track to screw off. every day.
It is, yeah. Gone every weekend.
Yeah. Twice a week. for
Yeah.
Track was all day.
Yeah.
Wow, she might be track this year, but. Like, what she does,
That'd be good.
should be good, cause I think Jane wants to do track, you know.
Yeah. Yeah, that'd be good.
Right, back and forth.
Right. Do they start tracking? 5th grade or 6th?
Just. Well, they never did it. They were
No.
like, why didn't James do it? He's super fast. Like, because I didn't want to drag run back in and forth. I never really told me no from it. Sounds good.
Yeah, sounds great.
Want to do dirt bike?
Oh, yeah.
Keep you at home.
Here, do this. Yeah, that's funny.
Speaking of which, you guys want to dirt bike? Honda 50.
What is it?
Honda 50.
We have a 50.
Okay. Yeah, she already wants it.
Doug, maybe this 100, but Kendall,
Not in it.
she is, well, the 50 she'll rip around. Oh, she's huge on it.
Oh, is she?
Yeah, she gave me a ride on it last night.
I can ride around on a 50.
Yeah.
Looks a little boggy, but.
We drove downtown the other day and drove it.
There
Oh,
we go.
boy. And then,
Front?
yeah,
Probably the only one you can get away with it.
yeah, exactly. And it was Ted, so it's perfect. And then he's coming up with his. You have to like.
Saying all the way up to the camera.
You have to keep the distance and down the. What do you call it? Plastic around the front's all broke. Like, what did you do? Like, I don't know, it was dark at Keys.
Jim's dad gave me, he found me a trade with his buddy or whatever, had this trail 90. Like, oh yeah. So we had them all the time as kids, for getting bikes
Yeah,
and I only gave it to us when we were living in town, I ride it back and forth to the state shop.
Yeah.
And it did run really well, and, but yeah, they're every day, I was taking back and
Yeah.
forth to the state shop, go the back way.
right.
Yeah.
That's perfect though.
But then, where I took it. Where'd I go? Went up, I think I went up to Browns Gulch or something like that.
Yeah.
I almost say we go. Like the transmission was going out of it and. It needed rebuilt. I mean, yeah, the whole thing, then like,
Yeah.
the transmission finally went out. I remember, yeah, it's like. What's wrong with the bike? The transmission's out, dude. Like it's ducked up, like
Yeah.
the only reason I made it home was because I was coasting downhill from the water tower.
Right.
Or, you know,
Yeah.
I had to pick the roads right to
Right,
get home.
yeah, not hit the brakes.
Yeah, and I hit the brakes, so I have to go uphill.
That's pretty,
Yeah, and then it was all kind of found up about it, just of whatever trade, like. He's not like just drunk it, or
Right.
no, Trent, like, sometimes the gear would work, sometimes it wouldn't, you'd have to mess with it quite a bit, to actually get it in gear, like, okay, now we go home.
oh, for me.
But yeah, and it's like a 19. I don't know, 70 or whatever, you know, they make parts for me.
No.
So it's like, I don't know, they don't make parts, try to find parts for it.
Yeah,
Then he took it back out with it.
oh, funny. Yeah, we need to get Tess into it, I mean, she could wear that would be, you know, she's getting there. But she's here, so he kind of says 100 is too big for her, and I'm like, it's not, but
Yeah, she's tall.
she's so tall. She's so tall. But she's probably.
James got 125. He would barely touch them.
Yeah.
They're pretty tall.
Yeah. They are, this one, I don't know. I said it's came from the, I just need, yeah, he's needed some work that they do. But I don't know. I go on, maybe I'll write it.
Yeah, so that's like even, well, that's good too, because the, James died himself with another bike and Wyatt took his older one. Now the 50's just laying around.
Yeah,
I was like, oh, we gotta get rid of that somewhere.
right.
Just the other day I walked in there, hey, what's all this, why is there a oil underneath this 50? So, well, last time you ride this, do you get any rocks by chance? I don't know if you cracked the case or.
Yeah.
But it's not like, cause it wasn't like it was leaking a lot, but
Right.
it's been sitting for a year.
Mm-hmm.
Maybe it just has a leak somewhere, but I was like, oh, like, well, I guess now we just gotta give it away, cause.
Right,
And then.
someone's gotta fix it.
Yeah, and something's messed up with it too, cause when it died on them, like it fires, but. then
Yeah.
it just dies, and I pull the car, I don't know, so.
Huh. Weird.
I don't know what's going on.
Yeah, is it, what year is it?
I don't know, it's red,
Yeah, that's ours is red.
it's the old, it's probably that.
Probably the same, right?
Same vintage, yeah, same bike. So see, I think that bike went all the way through like. 3 of this one guy's grandkids,
Oh,
Carl
really?
Sanders, named from Anaconda, and then Carl got it for Declan. And then Declan outgrew it, it went through James.
Yeah,
Jane Rapp rode it for 2 or 3 years, and then Wyatt rode it for 2 to 3
Yeah.
years. I felt ready for a rebuild.
right,
But
true. Yeah, that's like this resident through your house and,
yeah. And then we had a 72, cause I just kept, cause then Carl got the same bike from this guy that was 70 that Declan went up to, and James got Carl or that bike to 50, and then Declan outgrew those went to my kids too, well,
Yeah.
it's James. Oh, no, why? That too. Last year,
yeah,
then I got rid of the 70. My cousin bought that, it was still a good bike.
oh, nice.
50 just always been sitting back in
Yeah.
the shop, and then they're take this away to somebody.
Yeah,
Yeah, like how like Carl bought it for like $300, I bought
Right.
it for $300.
yeah,
Those bikes go off a cliff. and
right,
it doesn't
yeah,
hurt 'em.
no, it doesn't. Yeah, it's pretty indestructible, which is amazing.
We pretty much just wrap this up.
Yeah.
It's close enough.
Works really good.
Yeah, it does, doesn't it?
So I just asked, 5 minutes, I just asked the treasurer, there was an email that came from Mako. And, they have a situation in Stillwater County where subdivisions have manufactured homes on permanent foundations. And the DOR has them classified as stick-built houses. So they've been through the AB 26 process. And Mako or MCA allows for refunds going back 10 years. And they're wondering what the other counties are doing. So I don't know if it would even pertain. Cause they used to detitle the trailers a lot because the mortgage companies wanted them detitling and wanted them as improvements on property.
Right.
Well, the ones are they talking, are they talking about single wide trailers on foundation, or are they just talking, because like pre-manufactured home
Yeah.
could be any of these.
Manu-
Houses that you sell on.
Manufactured
Yeah.
homes. It doesn't say manufactured homes on permanent foundation. It's a subdivision. It's a trailer subdivision
Right.
or manufactured home subdivision.
Right?
Yeah.
But that could be like your, like they've come a long ways too, I mean, like a lot of them. I mean, like panel houses
Yeah,
to be considered manufactured, but they're actually stick framed. Where they're just manufactured
Yeah.
somewhere else.
right.
Ship them
Right.
in and set them.
Yeah, I was just asking if the treasurer had seen anything. Or
Uh-huh.
what our policy was, just a killing time question. I guess.
Yeah. Yeah, we really don't have that.
We have a couple minutes before our 3 p.m. agenda item. And that doesn't give you much time for public comment on budgets, but
They've got 2 hours.
you have 2 hours to call it, but that's true.
Do we have to wait for Scott to sign this or someone sign it?
We can sign it, as long as there's two.
Where's your fire?
It's a lunch then, maybe didn't tell me,
You didn't tell me where you said from fire
He
was here.
text me this morning. Don't forget, I don't either.
No, we didn't. I did Friday or something. No,
Nice.
or no, it was when Jackie called me. And Jackie told me
Okay,
over the fire restrictions, she couldn't get a hold of anybody.
yeah.
I'm like, well, you got a hold of me, because I went to the Drummond football field where I left good service.
Yeah, I bet not. Kind of in a hole there, huh?
Yeah. But hey, people add you to a group chat that really don't care about.
No. Can you believe so?
I've tried,
Really?
like, tried to remove myself from it. I thought you could, I can't figure it out. Through junior high. Shovel people.
Oh.
So they're taking turns driving down there and I was just texting. Why am I on?
Why not? I'm sure to rope you into it, cause you go that way probably, right?
Yeah. No, not for high school, but. I'm just like, I'm really gonna be the one, like, involved with this.
Already coaching.
Right,
Is it for the junior high, tackle football?
junior, yeah.
Yeah.
I'm like, you got Jake on there, right? My,
Right. Really keeping you in the loop.
kind of look at it. I tried to do the admirable. But. You never did it. Don't think. No, I don't know. I'm just trying to like block this whole thing before too. I delete messages, but then I keep getting. Try that. Yeah, try that. See.
Now they're all gonna individually come into you probably.
Right, but I've seen. I know they're really good, but I've seen like other group messages I've been on for like. Wedding parties and stuff like that, like it's like after like a couple months and I said, oh, so it was fuzzy.
Yeah,
I'm like, how do you do that?
yeah. I would have moved myself. Maybe the Christmas.
Which I might be nice home, like, really. But I had to.
Ready?
Oh, yeah.
It is 3:01. Do you know where your children are? No, I'm just kidding.
You were right on time.
Okay, so it is our agenda item, we, the Board of County Commissioners of Granite County, do hereby order the following amended levies for the year 2025-2026. And it includes the general fund and countywide funds with a total of 112.92 mils. And permissive health is 26.83 mils. We've got the hospital nursing home levy at 19.67, Valley Fire at 20.91, Drummond Library at 4.13, Fire Hall at 9.77, Phillipsburg Library at 3.31. Now, these voted levies are not the same value as the countywide levy, which is $2,178 or something. Not sure. Okay, so then the road and their and soil conservation and Phillipsburg ambulance Drummond, they're different certified value also. So the road is 29.05, soil conservation 1.29, Phillipsburg ambulance 1.29, Drummond ambulance 2.37, Cemetery District 1 4.57, Cemetery District 2 8.23, solid waste is $1.35 per unit, predatory animal $1 per head per sheep. In the town of Phillipsburg, 124.38, the town of Drummond, 161.39, and Drummond Lighting, 27.58. Is there a motion?
A motion to accept the fiscal year 25-26 budget,
No, it's just the levies.
all the levy.
Yeah.
Oh. I motion to accept the levy.
Is there, I second that. Is there any public comment? Okay. Hello? Let's get it. I'm gonna give this to clerk and recorder. Okay, so levy set for fiscal 26. Okay, the next agenda item is resolution 2025-11, and it's a resolution setting Granite County's 25-26 fiscal year budget, including salaries of all Granite County elected officials and deputies, and a cost of living increase for certain county employees, and this is the first reading.
Okay. Right here.
Okay. So being the first reading, is there any public comment on resolution 2025-11? Okay, if not, we will have the second reading next week, and that's our final agenda item. And we are adjourned.